What's good, ladies and gentlemen? Today's Sunday, the 19th. I'm right here doing this mandatory weekly performance review, weekend performance review. This is GC. This is how I capitalized on a nice game this morning, and I'm here to just display my skill set. Watch how I take all variables into consideration, come up with the bias, and execute flawlessly. Now, with this being said, 15-minute time frame, clear wick to fill to this downside. Bam, that's off top. Then M15 demand at this base of this void to be filled, marked as the second target of the day here. Boom. With that being said, I do have this prominent M15 demand on the way to this target of the day. That needs to be taken into account. I will dissect what's inside of it to make sure there are no equal lows. If there's equal lows, then I won't even need to break it. M1 time frame, no equal lows. M3 time frame, no equal lows. 5-minute, no equal lows, and obviously 10-minute, no equal lows. So 15-minute time frame, this zone of M15 demand will be taken into account, and that's fully okay. I do understand that I am coming off previous M15 supply here, right? And price is just rejected off of that. As we can see, 15-minute candlestick rejection closure off of previous prominent M15 supply. Now, what I do want to go ahead and dissect is make sure that this is prominent textbook supply, making sure there's no equal highs within. No M1 equal highs. M3 time frame, no equal highs. 5-minute time frame, no equal highs. 10-minute and 15, no equal highs. With that being said, I'm fully expecting this next candlestick to open up and create its next upper wick. Boom, this is 2:45 to 3 a.m. 30-minute candlestick is looking nice and clean. I do want to see overall what we are coming off of here, right? As we can see, this is the point price touches before creating all of this bearish volume. I'm fully expecting this as well to create. I also got a 30-minute rejection candlestick off of previous prominent M15 supply. I'm fully expecting this next candlestick to create its next upper wick. 1 hour time frame looks clean, looks very clean for this slip play of the day, honestly. And to even ride this down to here as this target of the day on the H1 time frame. Now, lower time frames will be taken into account though, but the 1 hour, this looks like a clean target of the day. Boom. With that being said, we're gonna dissect what this is coming off of here. So 30-minute, it's not coming off previous 30-minute demand. 15-minute, it's coming off, it's coming off previous prominent M15 demand right there. M15 supply, precisely. So this will be marked. Boom, we're coming off previous zones of supply. M15, I've now rejected off of this zone of supply. 30-minute time frame, I've also rejected off of that zone of supply. With that being said, I'm expecting this next upper wick to be created, and then we will look to capitalize on this slit play into these wicks to be filled to this downside. With that being said, we come 5-minute time frame. Let's watch this play out here. That's that upper wick created. This is 3 to 305. This is 305 to 310, 10-minute time frame. Nothing juicy there yet. This here is 310 to 315, 15-minute time frame. Nice rejection, and then price pushes and then rejects off of it once again off of that volume. I am expecting this next candlestick to open and create its next upper wick. This is 3 to 315. 30-minute time frame has now created its upper wick. Beautiful upper wick, right? So I'm not expecting price to continue to push to this upside. 1 hour time frame, upper wick has also been created nice and cleanly. So I'm not worried about an upper wick being put into consideration anymore. Now, with that being said, this is 3 to 315 that closes like so. 3-minute time frame, I've also rejected precisely. Nah, that's not rejecting off previous M3 supply. 1-minute time frame, I'm rejecting precisely off previous 1-minute supply though there, bam. And then 5-minute time frame, same thing here. I've also came precisely into prominent or previous M5 supply, and we have now rejected off of it. This is 310 to 315. 15-minute time frame is looking nice and clean. 30-minute upper wick, 1 hour upper wick is created, and I'm looking for this push to this downside. I'm already scaled down to the M3 time frame. Taking into account I'm coming off previous supply, and we'll just continue to watch this play out here. Boom. This is that upper wick created now. Upper wick has been created. Bam. And then 5 minute time frame, we'll see how this 5 minute eventually closed. 5 minute closes like so. Not creating no equal highs, but this is 315 to 320. 10 minute time frame, doesn't really look the cleanest to slip. Let's call a spade a spade. And then here, this is 320 to 325. 320 to 325. Nothing really clean. But here, now prices came into what? Just the next zone of M1 supply again. And then at this point, I'm also coming off 3 minute supply. You know what I mean? Bam. So that's taken into consideration as well. This is 320 to 325. This here is 325 to 330. 10 minute time frame, absolutely ready to melt. You know what I mean? 10 minute time frame, absolutely ready to melt. 15 minute time frame, another rejection candlestick. Big upper wicks have been created, right? 315 to 330 is this 30 minute time frame. Nice and clean here. Stop loss will have to be respecting this high. Boom. Take that into consideration. That's that 30 minute high, so mandatory. You will respect that. 15 minute time frame looks nice and clean. 5 minute time frame is nice and clean as well. 325 to 330. Now expecting that next lower wick to be created, I come here. I understand that I have M1 supply here for price to use. 3 minute time frame. I got this 3 minute supply that price is already inside of. Let's watch this play out here. Upper wick has been created. That's 330 to 333. Boom. Let's see how this closes. This closes like so. With that being said, upper wick has been created. 15 minute time frame. The next upper wick has been created. I'm slowly rejecting. Look at this volume. Rejection, stops, comes all the way up. Rejection. Upper wick has been created. 30 minute time frame. Upper wick has already been created. Stop loss will be respecting that high. 1 hour time frame. Upper wick has already been created. Nice and cleanly multiple times. 5 minute time frame. This is now 330 to 335. Understanding price wants to melt, and this is how it's already been taken into account. So we'll let this next upper wick be created there. Set the sell stop. Boom, right at that open. Stop loss being here, and take profit being this second target there. You know what I mean? 5 minute. This looks nice and clean. We'll honestly put this up just a little bit higher. Bam. And we'll watch this play out here. And within literally the first 5 minutes, full target was smacked. You guys see it. You guys see how I broke it down from the absolute T, beginning to end. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.